Ronell Nolan, President, CEO, Health Agents for America, coming to you live this Monday. This is a war cry to the senators and representative on Capitol Hill that your constituents need agents and brokers. The president's recent statement calling us middleman, that we receive kickbacks. Our kickbacks are between $20 and $30 a policy. He's simply getting bad information. We're not the middlemen. We are simply on the front line. HAFA will be in DC the last week in January. I am setting up appointments every 30 minutes. We are going to hit every office possible. We have a new brochure we're going to be giving out that's going to talk about exactly what points we have to make against the president's recent thoughts about agents and brokers. Now, maybe he doesn't mean us. Maybe he means something else. We have no idea. But we need to be we don't need to be reactive. We need to be assertive. We need to make sure everybody understands that it's not us. As I've said, I am sick and tired of fraud being placed at our feet. We are not responsible for fraud and abuse. The system is flawed. The system could be fixed. You can have 1 million meetings. You can pass 1 million laws. However, fix the system. Put a 2-factor in. Fix the system. Protect the consumers. And our $20 will be protected. And the people that need us will be protected. In a few minutes, there are a few HAFA board members that will be meeting with the GAO. As you know, the GAO constantly puts out reports that almost 99% of the time puts agents in a bad light. We had a pre-meeting yesterday to talk about how are we going to speak with one voice? How are we going to be making sure that we are representing our consumers in our industry? And I am excited about the team that I've put together for this meeting. Make sure that you register, book your room for the summit. We're getting our sponsors, our speakers. It's going to be an exciting time. CMS has promised to bring an army. I've already filled out the forms to invite CMS Medicare. HAFA doesn't disappoint. Anybody that's ever been, I doubt you've ever been disappointed. Holly Perry said the other day she went for the first summit. She was a little worried about going into a group that she had never met, worried about everybody being pretentious. And within minutes, she felt like she was part of the family. Within minutes. We're a family. We're not competitors. We're a family. That includes our sponsors, our partners, and our federal friends. Our ledge team is going strong. We had one ledge person that had to drop out because of work and family, so we will be replacing that ledge person from the presidential board. You'll see a new person come out. We're having legislative committee meetings. They're working really hard. And then our Medicare team, led by Rebecca Davis, she is kicking butt and taking names. She is in charge. They have meetings every month. If you want to be a part of that group, you can, if you know Rebecca, send to Rebecca an email. She will let me know to put you on the list, or you can email me directly and I will make sure you're put on our email list. And then finally, we have a fraud and abuse think tank led by Lauren Jenkins, and our top committee member is Joseph Stevens, who is doing some amazing work. If you would like to work on this committee, this think tank, email me and we'll make sure that you're on the list, as we will be planning a meeting very, very soon. If you follow me on social media, you know that I talked about going to church this Sunday, getting on my knees, praying at the altar, that I have the words that I need to say, that I say them properly, that I am professional, that I am humble, that I get our point across. This is a time for us to flip the script. Agents and brokers, we are the good guys. Don't ever forget that. We want the bad guys to go away. Those bad entities, absolutely, they shouldn't be in the business, and they need to go away. And if we have anything to do with it, they will. Because we will fight every day to make sure that the bad entities are removed and the good agents and brokers continue to power through and continue to be paid that $20 or $30 per policy, and that insurance companies are not taking your contracts without due process. United Healthcare, Oscar, not mentioning any names. We need to put a stop to that. I am trying to put a meeting together at the NAIC, waiting to hear back if they'll give me a meeting place with CMS, with insurance carriers, and with commissioners. Let's bring everybody to the table. Let's talk about why this is happening. Let's put people's feet to the fire and say, why? Why are you allowing it to happen? Why are you doing it? Why do you think it's okay? Why are you about breaking the law? We're trying to do what's right. We do everything you tell us to do. Consent, attestation, three-way call, redirect buttons. Sign back on every time you get off with Health Sherpa. Sign back on with CMS every 12 hours. We do everything you've asked us to do. Stop leaving fraud and abuse at our feet. We didn't do it. President Trump, this is for you. This is from the Bulldog, speaking to you. You're a Bulldog. I am not the middleman. I do not get kickbacks. I, on average, make $20 to $30 per policy and spend so many hours that ends up being less than minimum wage. It's a war cry. This is a war cry. This HAFA Bulldog has so much to say, but I promise you, I do bite.